Have you heard about a gold prospector living deep within the Ozarks? Have you heard about a gold prospector hidden gold in these here parts? Sit right down there, now listen up good. I'm about to tell you all about him, you know I should. He has this wife they call Mama Bird. She is a classifier, the classiest in the woods.
That's some pretty good plates in there, but you're getting it done.
Now GP, he is one of a kind. He hits the creeks and finds shiny all the time. Well, they told him there's no gold to be found in them hills and hollers where he lurks around. They said no gold in Missouri. They told him he was wrong. He simply grinned and kept searching strong. Then suddenly one day in a creek way down south, he pulled back those heavies and shiny sprung out and let out a hooter. He let a cry, he screamed, ooh-wee. Now none can deny he found that shiny where all said he was wrong. Then they all believed him, they knew they was wrong. Now GP and Mama Bird, they strike out all the time. They have discovered that Missouri is fine. Such a hidden gem, places no one even knows. They call them no tell and they are full of gold. They started a channel, a new kind of show, where they have the fun of finding all that gold, sharing it out just as they was told. They believe in kindness, they share the love, they give it away like the love from above.
Hello, Ken, gentleman prospector. It's Marvelous Monday, Mama Bird.
And they saw you try to give me a wet willy.
I was trying to give you a wet GP.
Right on. It is.
It's Marvelous Monday. And look at this. Look at this crowd of people and 25 amazing people
pretty
in
awesome.
there. Do you know who the first one in chat was?
Me.
I do. No. It was been so long ago that they put something in chat.
It disappeared.
It disappeared, yeah.
Who was it?
It was Hojo from Mo.
Oh, Joe. He's
The
back
day
here.
that I put it, Joe's in here, yeah. The day that I put the thumbnail out, which I put it out earlier than usual.
Yeah.
Because I knew we was going to be busy because we got stuff we're getting ready to do. We'll talk about that in a minute. But he, as soon as I put it out,
He was ready.
he was ready. I seen Prospector Jason E. Minor in there.
I hope he's doing well.
Kings Gold, New York. Fran Gothier.
You said Dran wrong. Because Fran and Dan, I guess we should switch that. Dan and Fran makes Dran. Get it right, man. Sheesh.
Broke Down Panner. Curmudgeon, Alaska. David Wiley. Triple A's in there. Hey, Alaskan Assassin. Tim Ivins. That's cool having Tim when they're playing the game
Yeah, I
last
thought that
week.
was cool.
That was so fun. And Bill Snodgrass coming in there and playing the game too. That was good. We're definitely going to have to play the
Yeah,
national
definitely
game.
going to have to do that again.
We're going to have to do it and set it up a little bit better. And maybe next time we can...
Cheat?
That's Margaret's cheat code. Maybe next time we can do teams. We can pick teams. That'd be
That'd
pretty
be good.
cool. Yeah.
Teams, I like it.
Jeffrey Button's in here. I seen that. You know, he's got a short out on the stages of Tumbling Rock. Stage 1.
Cool. I love rock tumbling.
Oh yeah.
This is the room that you can't see it, but I'm pointing at my tiny little rock tumbler over there. You talk about noisy, though, in the house.
And my chat's not letting me go to the top string for some reason.
Way to
So,
go.
Crash is in there. The Empty Pan's
Oh,
in
I
there.
missed Crash.
Dirt Devil Detective, Roger. Guess what? We got a mail call to do. that
We do.
I've got the box opened up and ready to show it off. It's from Roger from Dirt Devil Detecting.
That's gonna be pretty awesome.
And yeah, well, you know what? I'm excited. I'm excited. And you know what's in that box that I'm getting ready to show off? I'm not going to talk about it until I open the box. Steven's in there.
He is in there.
Steven Stark. I can't get up the top of the chat, so I know I missed welcoming a bunch of people in there, so I apologize for that, guys. But you know, my phone's being stupid. Dan Duran's in there.
David Wiley's also in there.
David Wiley's in there.
I saw. And Hearts of Gold, the Jerry section.
My phone fell down.
Don't knock my drink over.
I put my cold, refreshing beverage in the one place I know I will spill it and ruin everything. That's who I am. That's what I do.
I have no doubt. I'm back.
Just send Roger's mail to my place, says Joe. Joe. Be sure to watch this because what's in that box is going to be with me and Mama Bird at our campsite this weekend for everybody that's coming down there so they can try it out too.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that just happened.
You got mail call?
I got a mail call. I want to get to the box.
Well, hurry up.
Because we got to talk about this weekend. And we got to talk about some other stuff. And you know what? I don't go on to my YouTube studio. I don't do a lot of the computer stuff. Most of my YouTube stuff that I do off my phone, except for my editing and all that. But I went into the YouTube studio today. And you know that we are only like 1,480 people away from having to do that Halloween live that we talked about.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. The crazy part is there was no way we could get 3,000 subscribers in that amount of time. We knew that. That's why we said that. And we've almost done it. And now it's looking like we're going to have a epic Halloween live coming up.
It could happen.
It could happen.
We got Aquadonkey in
It
the
could
house.
happen. And it's these people here that making it happen. It's the Gold Kingdom is making it happen.
Kingdom. We got Aquadonkey, Bacchus.
Bacchus and Aquadonkey.
A Bacchus donkey.
Miss Gail had a mail call from Aquadonkey. And she
Sweet.
held on to it, and then boom, she posted it.
Nice job.
There
man.
is never a bad mail call from
Yeah.
Aquadonkey. Ever. I'm going to tell you. And I got a mail call right now, but it's not from
Rob.
Aquadonkey.
Howdy.
Howdy, Rob. Toot, toot. This one here is from Midwest Gold.
Cool.
Says, thanks for watching Midwest Gold Fever.
Those are cool stickers.
Oh, yeah. And he sent me enough, and I love it. I love it, because we like stickers anyway. But he sent me enough that we can share it.
I like
We can put one on the board, put one on the sluice, and we can also share it.
Those are cool stickers. I like them.
Oh, yeah.
Midwest Gold Fever.
Love it. Thank you, Midwest Gold Fever.
Nice.
And guys, I'm going to tell you, he's got some really cool content on his channel. If you guys haven't got over and checked them out, you really need to do that. I'm going to put them back in there, or I will lose them for sure.
You're almost to the box.
Oh, you know what? I can show the box.
Woo!
You want to see it? Boom. There's the box.
do?
What happened? We got a reverb. Did I take care of it?
That was a terrible noise.
Well, you know, when we was in here over the weekend and had all the cameras going and the techno music, I had the mics on. That's what that sound was. Oof, oof, oof. Really, all it was
You're
was
riding the
that
techno
mic was
train.
just one little drip of water.
That was
going
for you,
boom,
Megadog.
boom. But with the reverb, it sounded pretty cool, didn't it? We got somebody in the basement.
We got a basement dweller?
We got somebody in the basement.
It's
Carl! My brother Carl. Howdy, Carl. It's Marvelous Monday.
Hi.
How's it going?
It is. Not too bad. I just popped in for a few.
I see that some of our other blueberry friends are talking about it getting colder up there.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
getting,
it was 34 degrees the other morning.
What?
today.
Yeah.
Today is the very first official first day of autumn. This is the autumn equinox. You have a spring equinox and an autumn equinox. But Today's the first official day. And you know what? It's really here in the Ozarks. We're blessed to live in the part of the Ozarks that we live in. It's looking like the Ozarks.
Yeah.
It's looking like autumn. The leaves are turning some of the most beautiful oranges, yellows, and reds that, I mean, we just let the mine bosses out a little bit ago, and we got a plethora of different kind of trees out in our back, and we could see the colors changing. And we noticed last week that the fruit trees was the first ones to start changing the pretty colors.
And I bet when we go camping, the colors had already started to change up there. So
Yeah, from the last time we was there, I bet it looks gorgeous. But the thing is the leaves are leaving.
They are
They're
leaving.
leaving the trees. They're everywhere. They're all over. I blew leaves every day for the last 4 days.
Tim said, "Let him know when we send the pay dirt bag out."
My leaves are still green.
Are they really?
Look behind me.
Yep, they are. And what
So,
the heck?
Carl.
Wait, what the heck is that on the ground? Is that green grass? Because now ours is brown and crunchy.
Yeah.
My grass is green.
I see a deal, but
So, Carl,
That is a deal. But yes.
have you got your envelope yet?
No, sir.
that is so sad.
It's only 14 days late right now.
That makes me mad. Damn it, Carl.
No, it's
I've
actually
got another package.
it is 10
I've got
days.
another package I'm waiting on that's 2.5 months late.
That right now is 10 days late. The mail's weird. The same day that we mailed yours, we mailed on to Hedgehog, Raspberry Hedgehog in Australia. She got hers
England.
in England. Yeah.
Same thing. Whatever.
She got hers Saturday. The day
Yeah.
you were supposed to get yours.
Yeah, nope. I still haven't seen it.
So that
Because that was something special.
it was something special.
I figure the mail carrier's enjoying it.
And it's the only one of them that color that I had.
Well, hopefully it'll just show up and it's delayed somewhere.
But
Right?
yeah, I hope everybody else that got their packages.
Yeah, anybody that was
I seen
expecting
some
something,
of
let us
them
know.
that sent me back an email that said, "Hey, I got this today." Some of them even sent little videos, pretty cool.
Good.
And I seen some that did YouTube videos that got their package.
Good.
That's awesome. And then we don't know when they're going to. I mean, all we can do is mail them, and they're at the mercy of the post office. I just hope somebody's enjoying yours, Carl.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Yeah, so long.
I hope the letter that I wrote inside of the card makes them cry. I hope it does.
Nice. Well, I gotta get off of here. I'll join the chat.
Thanks
Well,
for
I'll see you guys later.
brother.
Love you guys.
Love you too,
Love
bud.
you too. Bye.
Well, that was awesome. That was a surprise. I didn't know Carl was coming up, but he's always welcome. Jason's always welcome. Everybody's always welcome.
Bacchus has an important question. You
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready. 7.
Wig,
C. I changed my answer. D. All of the above.
a wig, garters, and coconuts for GP at Halloween.
Wig, garters. I am not dressing up like Gilligan. I was Gilligan last time. I want to be the skipper. You can be Gilligan this time, Mama Bird.
I want to be Ginger.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Joe said, I took.
You be Ginger and I'll be Gilligan. I'm okay with that.
That's a whole different thing. Joe said it took over a month for a Christmas package last year, and it's about a 4-hour drive. Good grief. You gotta open your box.
Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta open a box because I know
What?
Joe wants to know. Joe wants to know what's
Joe
in that
wants to
box.
know.
So I already knew this was coming, and it's completely.
They can't. Are you talking to me or them?
I'm talking to whoever will listen to me.
Because they can't see you.
But that's okay. I'm looking at you and I'm talking. I feel
And
weird.
I'm nodding
talking
appropriately.
I feel weird talking to a cardboard box. I'm sorry. So I have been waiting for this. I know Carl's already got one and he's already been playing with it. And I think mine was on the way and it finally showed up. And you know what?
What?
We may switch to doing this too because Roger was smart and he sent it UPS and it actually was on time.
Oh, nice, Roger. That's a good plan.
You know, we may switch all our mailings to UPS except for the envelope.
Joe said that we should be Mom and Pa Kettle for Halloween. I like it.
I like that. So this is the brand new redesigned Dirt Devil sluice right here with all the segments in it. And really, there's very subtle changes, very, very, very subtle. One of the changes is in the alluvial fan. It actually has two little alluvial fans now. And you know what? That was Carl's ideal, to spread that out right there. And that way it nests inside of itself. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
That is a very good idea. Way to go, Carl. 2 thumbs up, brother.
Bacchus.
And then, look here. Look here. See what this is? This is it's threaded. It's got everything in it. It's clips that goes on the side of it for a leg kit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leg kit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ralph and Alice. They're giving us cool suggestions.
And then it also has the clips that go on it here. And you know what? Roger is going to be putting out, he told me today in a text message that he's going to put out just a little short video showing how to put these clips on.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. And, you know, a little instructional video. Well, here's the thing. So I got this brand new sluice. I don't need 2 Dirt Devil sluices. I don't, Mama Bird.
So what are you going to do with the other sluice made by Dirt Devil Detective?
You know what I'm going to do with it?
What?
With this sluice right here,
Boom, boom, boom.
that's already packaged well in this box, and it has all the components needed to it. All you got to do is hook your hose and pump up to it, get going.
How do you rip it out?
Next week, during next week's live, we're going to give that away. We're going to give it away to one of these guys right here. And the way that you're going to get in on that is I'm going to post a short, one of Roger's shorts for the hashtag. Yeah, when Roger posts this short putting the clips on, it'll probably be that one unless we decide to do a different little short. But we're going to go in there and with the hashtag comment that we give away next week during the live, and we're going to have this sluice set up then too. And it'll already be well worked and the tweaks worked out of it because I'm going to use it this weekend.
So did you hear
Let's
that?
go!
You got to be a subscriber to Dirt Devil Detecting, who is in chat. Click on his name. Get over there.
And you gotta leave a comment on that short. Nobody knows what this is yet. The short. Me and Mama Bird don't even know yet. But one of you guys are going to win this sluice.
And Miss Lisa's in chat.
The fishing
Oh,
goddess?
the fishing goddess.
Well, she's going to get to see the sluice run this weekend too. Then.
Yes, she is.
Everybody that's going to be camping this weekend at the campsite is going to get to see it. That wants to see it. I mean, they don't have to. It's going to be come along. You know, if however you like to camp, that's you. You know, campsites are $15, I think, for a night for a single site,
and
are primitive campsites.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they do have other sites.
they do have
in a
electric
different
sites.
spot.
Yeah, in a different area, they do have electric sites. They don't have shower houses or nothing, but
Yep.
there is a bathroom
Yep.
there. But you know, you're gonna be in the creek. How much more of a shower do you need? Weather's looking pretty good. Low
Nice.
down and
Thank you, Bacchus. He subbed to Dirt Devil.
awesome.
Love that.
Low is gonna be in the mid 50s, low to mid 50s. It's usually
Hoodie
a little cooler
weather.
there. Yeah. And the highs are going to be in the upper 70s, lower 80s. Beautiful prospects and weather.
And campfire. I love that. And we're going to have to get some more funky flames.
Funky flames, I'll bring you. I can't do the high pitch that Paul did.
Paul did it
I just
great.
don't. It's funky flames. I did pretty good.
Pretty good. That was a
That
good
was
one.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
There's zero editing. I hope I didn't
Zero
miss anybody.
editing. We got 30 amazing people
That's
in here.
awesome. There's Rustic Redhead.
So, where we're camping at this weekend
Oh, good.
is in southeast Missouri. What?
Rustic said, I love my pink pan and squirt bottle. Woo,
So
woo.
she got the pink pen and squirt bottle.
And my Gold Kingdom card. Yay!
And guys, everybody's stuff. You know, we mailed 4 packages out 6 packages out from last weekend or from last week, and everybody's got their Gold Kingdom card. I made sure to put it in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carl already had his thing fully, or it would be missing.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that have been?
That would have
something?
been a disappointment.
It don't matter. I have the numbers written down, and you don't have to have your card to win. You just don't have to be present whenever we play the game.
Right on, Bacchus.
What do you say?
Watch
See,
out.
guys, Mama Bird's reading chat because the way we have to literally use 3 computers to run the chat system up, and where the main screen is too far. I have to
can't see
lean
it.
in and use my
I can't see it.
bifocals to read it.
Bacchus said, "Watch out for the stick bugs and the stick bugs at the fire. ... But take pics if they get frisky." Hey, they had some weird little body parts. I couldn't resist.
I'm telling you right now, you was all sat there getting all cozied up next to the fire. And the next thing you know, Mama Bird's doing the whole flipping her legs, and she's doing the crazy dance, man. I'm like, what is it? What is it? That it was a walking stick.
Well,
And
there
then
were
she
2.
looked down, and there's another one, and she goes through the whole same routine. You know, whenever you get out of the pool, you don't have a towel. How you try to do that? That's what she was doing.
They were gross. I felt something move, and when I went down to get it off, I felt legs, which freaked me out because I thought it was a big spider. And when I flicked it off, the other one crawled up. So yeah.
Yeah, they had a little neon light set up. It said Mama Bird's Hippie Love Lodge on it right there. Them walking sticks were coming right up in there.
Tomcat Josh.
Tomcat Josh.
I
don't have my necklace on.
You're fired. Get out.
Why don't I have my necklace on?
Because he broke it.
I didn't break it. The leg fell off. Yeah. Luckily, I had it tucked in my shirt.
Momo's leg fell
And
off.
all the me and Mama was standing there talking, and we was in the dining room, and I went, "That's weird." I raised my shirt, and Momo's leg was on my chest. But I glued it back, and it's in the process of drying right now. So
drop my phone. Got it.
I've been finding gold in the Swift River for 2 weeks now. Whoop whoop! Right on, maniac. So did I show you the video, the little short video of the new spot? You know where you got momentarily Mama Bird misplaced going up the creek? I
totally was.
Well, Joe went on up in there.
I was thoroughly enjoying my environment. Let's just say that.
And this new spot, did you see that crevice?
I did, Joe. I was drooling.
We're gonna do a lot of walking, me and you, this trip, Joe. A lot of walking.
Josh,
but
I hope you are better. My
I do know, we got several people that's told us that they're coming. And if there's anybody out there that's going to be in Southeast Missouri or want to make the trip from wherever you're at to Southeast Missouri and just hang out and camp with us,
yep,
doing some prospecting, you got to send me an email.
No phone service there. 0.
And then if you send me an email, let me drop my email in here. Everybody should have it, but still get it. And let me know. I'll be able to send you directions on how to get there. And the directions on how to get there, what we're probably going to do is get a assigned time, and I'll have to meet them.
Yeah. And maybe
because once you get there, right there, you lose
service.
Everything, and there's no way knowing. But we know what campsite we always stay in, and we know the one that Joe usually stays in, and we like them.
Yeah.
They're very secluded.
Yep.
We've only seen a couple other people camp there.
Yeah. And everybody's really chill there.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's a great place to hang out.
And it's pretty.
And I'm showing them the table. What do I got the table up there for?
Bacchus said, please take lots of open space videos for your redheaded step uncle in Connecticut. I like it.
So yeah, I wish we could go live there, because you know what, that would be the spot to go live.
That would be so good.
And let I did pretty good finding gold when we're there, but I get tunnel vision sometimes too, because I've been gold prospecting Missouri forever.
I was freaking out. There were so many good
spots. But it doesn't look like Missouri, does it?
No, it doesn't. You know what it really makes me think of?
Yeah,
Maine.
I know.
It makes
I
me
told
think of
Carl
Maine.
the same thing. You know,
Georgian.
the secret creek Carl took us all up to on the last day that we was there that we didn't find no gold. It looks a lot like that.
Joe said he's probably going to be there Thursday.
You know, and we're debating on if we're going to drive down Thursday night or
Because
not.
I'm taking off.
Yeah, because Mama Bird's off Friday. So we're thinking about coming down Thursday night, Joe. Which would put us there late. I mean...
Yeah, but that means we would get there and be ready early.
We'd be there Friday morning to fill some buckets.
I like it.
Yeah. Or just do some hiking.
How are those shoulders feeling?
I don't have shoulders
Joe,
left.
I got,
Oh my
and Miss
goodness.
Lisa, I got so many seed ticks, it was insane. So,
I didn't have a tick one.
I'm going to treat my shoes, my pants, my
Yeah.
socks.
Yep. Mama Bird was like, I'm going to do this and this and this. I said, just get your clothes out that you're going to take with you. Everything, your socks, your boots, your shoes. And I'll just soak them in permethrin, let them dry overnight. And then you can wear them wherever you want. You don't have to worry about ticks.
That's really good stuff. It actually works. Because
Oh, yeah.
I am a tick magnet. And and I don't know why. We didn't spray before we went.
Leaving now, send address, says Bacchus. Bacchus, we would, oh man, wouldn't that be
Come
cool
on
if
in.
Bacchus showed up? That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
fun.
We do know there's people in the chat
Nikki
that
Lee!
are going to be there, and you know we're not mentioning no names, throwing nothing out. It's a real chill weekend.
Yeah, it's not an event.
It's not
just
an event.
It's
It's
just
nothing
if you
like
want
that.
to come.
Yeah, it's going to be real chill. If you eat a lot,
too,
bring
Tim.
a lot. If you don't eat much, you don't have to bring much.
Yeah, because whatever you have is what you brought.
There is, though, within driving distance, Walmart that's not that far from there. It only takes maybe, 20 minutes to get to that Walmart?
I love that, Rivendell. It's 15 or 20 minutes,
Yeah,
if that.
It's fairly close. So if you do forget something or figure out you need something, it's right there.
Rivendell says Mama Bird is a tick magnet and GP is a chick magnet. Love it. Nikki Lee's
That's right,
here.
Rivendell. Oh, Rivendell won last week too, didn't they?
Lucky Ducky.
Yeah, they come in on the chat.
I like it.
And honestly, Roger come in and started stacking points up, and I'm like, here it goes. Roger's about to win this, and boom, Rivendell come in and said, "No, man,
Is that how that works?
yeah, he slammed it down." Duct tape takes care of them seed ticks, says Lisa. I know, Lisa, but whenever I pull it off of me, it just pulls all my hair out. And Mama Bird don't like to be wrapped in duct tape all the time.
Anyway, about those seed ticks, I went to scratch around my sock. I had short socks on.
Crash says he's not sure if he's leaving Thursday morning or Friday evening.
Sweet.
Yep. Either way, we're going to be there, man. So, woohoo!
And then we'll pull out Sunday.
Yep, we're leaving Sunday because we got to get. It's just a 4-hour drive for us. I know a lot of Crash is driving a lot.
Yeah, but
further
I
than
am
that.
one of those people that, for me to feel like I am ready for my work week, I need to be home and
Well, we got to be home by a certain time to pick up our
Our dogs,
Yeah, we were going to the doggy motel.
So the duct tape thing, I'll have to remember that. But by the time I realized I had them, I reached down to scratch in my sock, and they came off under my fingernails. I looked like I had a ring. It was terrible. Yeah.
I fell into
You know what would
a
have been
burning
worse?
ring of tears.
If there would have been walking sticks in my socks.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would have worked out.
Packing tape is
It's so rough, says Bacchus. The packing tape that Carl uses,
the impervious tape.
yeah, that's impervious. That stuff's there, man.
That's right, Bill. It was a blast.
You could build a boat out of that packing tape.
I'm sure of it. That would have been good for your boat regatta when you
Yeah.
guys did the cardboard.
We used to build these cardboard boats and do boat regattas with them. And we would get in there and actually paddle the cardboard boat. And it was pretty cool. And you had the fastest boat, the one that best design, and then you got the Titanic award. There was 3 awards.
And what was the Titanic award for?
The one that had the most epic sinking.
Nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Our boys won the Titanic award one year. And it was the USS Enterprise was the boat thing that we built. And it had the fuselages to come up off of it. And it had it all. It had, NCC 1701 and all that painted up. Nothing but cardboard. That's all you're allowed to use. And cardboard and glue.
That's awesome, Dirt Devil. He said
So
they do that there.
They take off and they get out there, and we had that at Stockton Lake, so it's a deep lake. And they get out there from shore about 15 foot or so. Of course, there's several lifeguards on standby. We're all the lifeguards. I was one of them, all in kayaks and stuff. And the boys all had to wear a life vest to this requirement to enter. But the Starship Enterprise, it was like it got hit with a photon torpedo. This thing went pooh, and the fuselages come off each end. We have boys that was trying to straddle them and still paddle and stuff. It was epic. It was great.
Cardboard and duct tape only. Dirt Devil said that they do that there, and they call it the dinghy dash.
The
That's awesome.
dinghy dash.
I like that.
You know, this Dirt Devil sluice. You know.
Oh, that's a good idea, Rob.
I've seen several names, and Roger's going to call it whatever. He's in there. He's a designer. He is the man that made the thing. So he's going to call it what it wants. But you know what I'm going to call it?
What?
I'm going to call it the Devil's Cut.
Nice.
That's what I'm going to call it.
I like it.
That's my new Devil Cut sluice right there.
The Devil's Cut.
The Devil's Cut. That's right. It was made by the Dirt Devil. And I'm going to tell you, the way he cut them things in there, it catches the gold. My last control study, and I run that same material through 8 different sluice fabrications that day. It took me 7.5 hours. And I got all the notes written down. I know, and it was pulling 99% of everything I put in there. Every time I would retrieve it.
That's pretty good.
That's very good. That's more than good. It was pulling out big nuggets and tiny micros. It wasn't kicking, but just. And the thing is, I think where that little drip was right by the header box, I think that's where it came out at. Because it was just a little tiny bit. And I found that because I put that little mat underneath just to check the drip. And I only did that on a couple of scoops, but I found 3 specks of gold in that. So I know that there was gold coming out of there. But 99%.
That's pretty darn good.
That's not just pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's better than anyone else's sluice, but let's say it's really good.
Hey, Medley Corrupted and Patricia's Creations. How come she doesn't have a wrench? Because I'm pretty sure that we wrenched her last time. It's Brewers!
I don't know either, but you know what? She ain't coming off in here being on Gargamel. Poof, poof. Welcome, Patricia, to the Smurfland of the Gold Kingdom. And Brewers is in here.
Maniacs. So their boats are blueberry boats. I love it.
We're not taking a Blackstone grill camping with us.
You know why?
We can't do the Brewer Blackstone Brewers.
Because we don't have one.
That's right. We don't have one. We can't do their famous. But we are going to take some cast iron with us.
Okay.
And we are going to take some cinnamon rolls with us. And we're going to do it on the campfire.
On the campfire?
Or we could take the pot and make some cinnamon rolls.
And you know what we could call them? Instead of Brewers Rolls, they'll be Jeff Rolls. Because people call him Jeff Rolls. So they're Jeff Rolls.
Jeff Rose.
Jeff Rolls.
Jeff Rose.
Jeff Rose.
With an E or a W?
Yes.
Or 2 L's?
Uh-huh.
However you want to spell it, right?
That's right. Medley Corrupted. I don't know if I said hi to Empty Pan.
Yeah, Blackstone said, yeah, you ain't got to convince me. All you got to do is put them in my mouth. That's it. You don't have to convince me. I guarantee you they're the ones for the win.
So
I
sometimes
seen you guys eating them. I was drooling down this side of my mouth, having my tongue hang out on this side of my mouth.
Baca said, yeah, and biscuits, gravy, and cast iron. You can't beat that. And Chase and Cheddar with Curtis just came in. Howdy, howdy. We do the camp meals, the dehydrated meals sometimes. And biscuits and gravy are one of my favorites that they
they knocked it out of
Those
the
are
park
awesome.
on them. Yeah. I don't know how they get the biscuits to taste fresh.
I don't know, but they do. And when they rehydrate, they're bready, not like a...
Right.
Well, I like them.
Let's just say that from the time that I first tried them until now, there's been a lot of improvements made in dehydrated milk.
And if you have not tried, if you like those dehydrated meals, you don't have to rehydrate this. It's the dessert one. Do you know what my favorite dessert dehydrated one is?
The ice cream
The
bar.
ice cream sandwich for the win. Those are so good.
She don't have to be camping.
Oh no, I eat those watching the
Oh, yeah.
match.
Oh yeah. You'll hear shh. And
They're
then
so good.
snap. But it tastes just like an ice cream
And they're
sandwich.
light, like air. Okay, we totally got sidetracked.
So Josh posted the pictures of him in the hospital before and what he looks like now. Much improvement.
Yay!
You know, when he emailed us and told us what happened, our hearts really went out. I mean,
I bet that was scary too.
oh yeah,
And so sorry to hear about his kitty not getting to come back.
Miss Jen.
Not fun.
No. Joe, them ice cream
Oh,
are
it's so
good.
good. You won't regret it, Joe. If you like ice cream sandwiches, they're
You know what?
amazing.
You know what? I bet they would go good with apple pie moonshine.
Apple pie moonshine. Lisa, Joe, Lisa. You still got 46,000 people in here.
That's incredible.
Yes,
That's
it
awesome. So, like I said, I think that tomorrow I may go live.
Okay.
And run that new sluice. Looking at it and touching it, I was going to wait. Now I want to run it. And you know what? Remember, we got so many buckets of material and we're fixing to go get more. We're going to put them all.
Oh,
'Cause
are
you
you
know-
hearing this, Joe?
Here's the thing.
He's rationalizing running all that material. Oh, we're going back. We're going to get more material.
Hey,
Let's just
that-
run it
you know
all
what?
now.
That is logic. That's prospector logic right there.
Prospector logic.
Yeah, we have some old material in the shed I could run. We got stuff from 10 years ago I could run.
I want to know what's in this bucket.
It was the last stuff I dug. Heck yeah, I want to know what's in that bucket. You know, and here's the thing.
That's awesome, Jared.
We put all of that gold in one vial, and 0.83 grams is what I have found out of that bucket.
Already.
Mhm.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah. And we've actually put some of that in last week's bag.
Thank you, Maniac.
Because I
Money.
told the people during the live that we were going to use this gold. What did I do after
You
that
did it?
live?
Yeah, you put it in the bag.
Yep.
Yep. Bruce said he got a new jar of blackberry moonshine for the birthday bash. Olin Borden, howdy.
That's going to be a good time.
Yeah, they're going to have a blast.
That is going to be an incredible
I
time.
wish we could go to all of these things.
I do
There's
too.
just not enough time.
You know, and that's just it. We went to a few different ones last year. We went to a few different ones this year. Maybe next year we'll go to a few different ones too. You know, it's just, you want to go to them all, but you can't. You go to what you can. If you can't go to none, you just can't go. You know, that's just the way it is.
Well, damn
Yeah,
it, Carl, why did she have to leave the country?
Here's the thing. That's something for fun. That's something for us all to do fun. You know what I mean?
Yep.
For the worm
For the worm.
that lives in the beet, that beet is the whole world. Did you realize that?
What
So,
is that?
so you can't just live for one thing.
In your own beat?
Right. You got to get out. You got to get out of your beat sometime.
Because we got the beat. Sorry.
It's your song, man. I can't do that. I don't do the boy band stuff.
It's not a boy band.
And that's another thing that Mama Bird knows that
He
I know.
intentionally sings the music
I
wrong.
know the music and I know the words and I know all this, and then I'll sing it wrong around her,
Hey,
or
Jane, these
I'll
pieces
say
of
it
honey.
something wrong. And I've done this
As long as I can remember.
ever since we started dating.
Carl
was
said he
great.
just planned his wife's birthday getaway.
It was my way of playing Who's the Smartest Guy in the Car.
That is awesome, Joe. Thank her for her service.
We already did that.
Yes, but I said it. So
You
we
know,
did.
Hopper's not sure if he's going to be able to make it down there or not.
What?
He's going to try to make it down there for at least one day, he said.
I thought that was already a done deal.
Well, it was until he realized that that's the same weekend that his daughter's graduation in MRCD in San Diego.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
Harper. I am so proud of her. I have stood there on those yellow footsteps that my
Our
son
middle
stood in
son graduated
from
from there.
MCRD San Diego as a Marine.
Yep.
Congratulations. That is amazing.
And then, just like with Nick, she's going to get to fly home and spend the next 2 weeks with Hopper.
That's so cool.
So,
what's her MOS?
I'm not. You know what? He told me, and I forget.
I was just wondering if she was going to be an MP, she could go to, or she would be where our son was at Fort Leonard Wood.
That's the only MP there is.
I love it. These guys are all going back and forth. So don't forget, if you want to get a jump on it and you have not been over to Dirt Devil Detecting, our pal Roger that made that sluice that he showed you that he opened up, you need to be a subscriber.
Yep. And I will, we're going to do the giveaway during my live on Monday night. That way you guys don't have to so it'll be 7 days from today, a week from today. And when you guys subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you're going to see a new short or little video or something, however Roger wants to work it out. That's his channel. But pop up, and then on the sluice, I think he told me today he was going to do like a little video on how to put the clips in. It won't amount to a whole lot or be very long.
She is going to Fort Wood.
Fort Wood, there you go, yeah.
That place is gigantic, Joe and Lisa. It is enormous. It's a city all by itself. I mean, it is huge.
And it's
you know by the Ruby Doo River.
I can be at the gate at Fort Leonard Wood from my front door in an hour. I don't drive legal, but I can do it. I can be there.
If you're there in an hour,
I know, because I've done it.
You might need bail money. Howdy, David Alphonsetti.
And then the MPs wouldn't let us in.
Yep, we've told that story before. About
I had to go in there and give them a little bit of an attitude adjustment. They were just doing their job and doing what they're supposed to do. But
Joe said that Hopper was supposed to come down over the weekend, but it fell through. Yeah, he doesn't want to miss that graduation.
Oh
if
no,
he can get
not
out
at
there.
all. And and we know how it is. Especially we know how it is with everybody. This time of year, money starts getting tight.
Absolutely, and I want to give a shout out to not so far away VFW because they sent this mama free of charge.
Oh yeah, our local VFW sent
our
Mama
son
Bird
graduate MCRD San Diego.
Yeah, I was no way I could get off duty or anything.
And
they
it was only for one, so
Yep.
he kept the rest of the kids, and I got to go. And I was terrified. I'm all sheltered and stuff. I flew by myself. Ooh, scary.
But did you die?
No.
See, I told you you'd be all right.
And whenever you graduate MCRD San Diego, and I'm sure it's like that for other places. So my son's tight and slick in his uniform. He's getting ready to head out. He's going to be an MP, and his sea bag.
He's not allowed to carry his own sea bag.
Well, he was supposed to send it home with whoever came to graduation, and so I had flip flops on, which is a huge mistake because this place is gigantic, and if you step on the parade field, they will punish your new your new graduate.
Yeah, it's that close, Joe. Spring Creek's that right there on her.
So I went to pick up his sea bag, and I've got all of my stuff. I've got a camera, I've got a purse, I've got things and stuff, and I'm in a skirt. And I bend over to get his sea bag, and it was all I could do to pick it up and keep my stuff. And all of a sudden, two older gentlemen, retired Marines, swooped up behind me. So my son had to put the sea bag on my back. This gives me chills. It had two big straps, and it was all I could do to keep it upright because it was so heavy. And these two older veterans swooped up and got the bag and walked me all the way to my taxi cab on the other side of that parade field. Much love and respect for those gentlemen. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that was good. It was good tracking.
Did you say hi to J&D's?
I did not, Jandy's honey. So if anybody's interested
That's cool, Joe. You can hear the artillery when it's trout fishing.
At Spring Creek, yeah, I guarantee you can, yeah. The artillery's loud though. What?
Hey, wonder if there's gold in the Ruby Doo.
Honestly, I think that there is.
I bet there would be, Joe.
I bet you anything though that if you tried to go down and pan in the Ruby Doo, you would be quickly met by some young men and women in uniform.
Could be.
But the Ruby Doo runs out of there too. I know there's gold in there. Not because it's in the Ruby Doo, but the creek that the Ruby Doo runs into, because we've panned out of it and we've gotten gold, and I'm not saying the name of it. Joe knows what I'm talking about.
That gives me an idea. So yeah, I am off Friday. So this is a short week. Woo!
Yeah, like this is my Marvelous Monday. You know what? Wonderful Wednesday will be your Friday Eve.
It will be. That's great. He said the honor of tapping my son out of formation at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Love that.
I got to do the same thing to our youngest son in North Carolina.
Yep. It was hotter than the hubs of hell down there.
It was 3 feet from the sun.
For
but
sure.
Fort Sills is still the hottest Army base.
Our
I've ever
oldest
been
was
on.
at Fort Sill, and he said it was 3 feet from the sun.
That's still the hottest Army base I believe I've ever stepped foot on. It will melt the concrete. That's why they have the gravel and the concrete there. Because the concrete alone will melt the soles off your boots if you stand on it very long.
I believe it.
You stand on them yellow footprints for over 15 minutes, your boots are staying right there.
That's awesome, David. His brother was at Fort Knox.
I hear there's no gold there.
You know why? Because it's in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills.
In somebody else's name?
Oh, that's great, Lisa. Her dad's a retired Marine. There's a campground at Lake of the Ozarks for the military and the family. That's very cool.
I used to PRN at Lake Ozark Fire as a paramedic firefighter.
Wow, that is awesome, Bill.
Oceanside, yep.
Very cool. So around here, if you're on this side of the Mississippi, you go to Fort Leonard Wood, and if you're on the other side, you go to Parris Island, right?
Not Fort Leonard Wood. If it's
Or
Marine
not
Corps,
Fort Leonard. I meant, I don't know why.
you go
San
San
Diego.
Diego or Parris Island, yeah. Used to, all girls went no matter what, went to Parris Island.
It was Parris Island. Anyway.
But, after they started allowing the girls to go in there, and that's when the Army said, we're going to allow some women to try out for Ranger School. Now, I thought that was pretty cool because they actually, they've had some that's made it through Ranger School.
That's
So
right,
awesome.
Patricia. Thank you to everyone who served or is serving.
Oh, you'll
Cool.
never get me to disgrace anybody that's put that
Fort
uniform on.
Riley
I don't
was
care
pretty
what
damn
branch
hot,
they're in.
Marcus said. Where's that at, Fort Riley?
Well, I never went down to Fort Riley, Bacchus.
Hollywood or the Isle? I would think Parris Island would be terribly hot, and muggy. It couldn't be worse than watching Max graduate though out there in Carolina. That was hot.
Oh God.
Hot. Oh, Topeka, Kansas, Bacchus said.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, whenever our son was telling us that whenever that group of Marines got off the plane, because
We've talked about
they got off in Springfield, Missouri, and
Some of
then
those kids had never
they
been out of
transported
California.
them, from Springfield to Fort Leonard Wood. And as they was exiting the plane and walking across the tarmac, on the gangplank going into the airport there, he said that every one of them instantly started sweating and said, "What new form of hell is this? Oh my God, it's so hot!"
What kind of fresh
And
hell
Nick
is it?
said he looked up and said, "Welcome to Missouri. It's not heat. That's humidity.
Yeah, humidity. Because most of them had never been.
No place
Away
that
from
was humid.
California.
Yeah, there was a lot of West Coasters out there, and it's just no humidity out there."
That's cool. Love that, Lisa.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, how cool, Hearts. You should be proud of him. We are proud of that.
Absolutely.
29 Palms Marine Corps Base was in the desert. 29 Palms. Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Lisa said, and some of the trainees used the COVID campground for training from Fort Leonard Wood. That was awesome.
45 amazing people in there.
Love that.
And we didn't really even plan a show. We've been getting stuff ready, and plus we've been, we got a big family.
We've been
doing
busy?
Stuff. Yeah, we've been busy. We've been doing GP and Mama Bird stuff.
That's
Hey,
great,
don't worry about it,
Patricia.
Rob.
So, was there any more test painting that Rob and Sarah did? Because I didn't get to see any more.
I haven't seen any more. But you know what? To be fair and to honest, I haven't been on YouTube as much as I usually am either, because we've had a lot going on.
And sometimes you need a break.
Exactly what you do. Like I said, back to the worm and the beat. If you never get out of that beats your whole world.
Sure. But I need to know, did Rob and Sarah decide on a name for their two-holer that holds gold?
Goldie Plops.
Goldie Plops. Sarah might want something better than that.
I bet I would get a very strong squinting look from Sarah if I said Goldie Plops to her.
I don't know, she might like it. It ended up being a one-holer. Hey, that's all right.
Hey, you know what? That happens. At deer camp every year, we have to dig a new two-holer every year at deer camp. Because we set these structures up, and then we have to take them all back down, take with them, because we do it inside the forest. But and we do everything the right way. The hose, usually the hole on the right side is just a little bit deeper than the hole on the left side. But you know what? The hole on the right side, that's where Bill goes.
That's where Bill goes.
Yep. He spends a lot of time in the two-hole.
It's A&W Ice Cream Sunday. 0 sugar.
Bill says, more Mass Trivia Wednesday.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't know what you got planned for Wednesday.
You know what? I barely survived Monday. I don't know. We'll have to think of something. That's too quick to turn around and do trivia again if we're going to do teams and find it out. But we do want to do another trivia.
Right. But
So all
something.
you MASH lovers, brush up on your trivia. We could also do other trivia.
Sure. We got, you know what? We have the original trivia game from the 90s.
You're old. Was that our children's?
It was our children's. And you know what? For some reason, it looks almost brand new, like it's never been opened.
Weird.
Kind of odd, huh? I mean, the 90s, Nintendo, Xbox 360, or this board game called Trivia that you can get smarter by playing. I'm pretty sure it still has the original package, on it.
Trivia Pursuit, Brewer said.
Yep, that's what it's called. And
So we did a
we've got
MASH
it,
trivia
and
night.
then the next
that's where
one
that
too.
came
And I
from.
don't even know why we bought the second one. I think you and I did have a few friends over a few times to play it. And then there was that string of time that we got into going to the escape rooms.
I suck at those. I would never escape.
It
I
got
was
to the
the
point
dingy one
where
that
they
hung
wouldn't
around
let
the
me
back.
start participating for half the time.
Dirt Devil said, I'm dropping out here. Everyone have a great night. See you later, Roger.
Roger, thank you, brother.
Don't forget
And
to go sub.
I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be on at some point tomorrow. I'll probably try to do it early. I don't think it's going to get hot tomorrow, though. But at some point, and I'm going to be running that sluice. And I'm going to be running it. I don't know how much gold, if any, I'm going to get, because it's going to be all unsearched material. But I trust that sluice. Because, like I said, I've run it a bunch of times that these guys got to see me run it. But then I run it that one
Thanks,
day,
Jeffrey.
off camera even, all day. And when you got home, I was still out there. I was just finishing up that last cleanup. And I had an exact amount of gold. I did a full control study on it. And I love that little sluice.
Bruce said, I've got like 5 different decks of cards plus the board of Trivia Pursuit. I think the biggest deck of things that we have is
Well,
Cards
there
Against
you
Humanity.
go. We have a Trivial Pursuit wizard in the house right there.
See? You need to come and play Trivial Pursuit with us.
We could set up a dual stream.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Brewer, are you down for
Team
that?
Brewer and Team GP.
I like it.
We could even do it 3 ways. We could set a stream up on your channel. And I just said we could just do it 3 ways. That is a bad thing to say on YouTube. Most of these kids don't even know what the 70s was about.
Stop talking now. Brewer's going facepalm.
Brewer's probably got adult beverage coming out of his nostrils right now from
My
laughter.
face got a little red. It's not every day you get invited to that, Brewer. I'm just saying.
Lisa's got Cards Against Humanity.
She said she loves it. We should take that camping.
Brewer says, I just had to open my big mouth.
Look what you got invited
Well,
into.
what I was saying was, you could do. We could go on your team to have a team Mama Bird, have a team Brewer, and have a team GP, and compete in a Trivial Pursuit.
I like it. That'd be fun.
It would be fun. Does that sound like fun? That sounds like a wintertime
We're
fun.
close, Medley.
You know what? Wintertime's fun when you've got a nice wintertime adult beverage going there.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, like whiskey.
Or hot toddy. That's
Or
whiskey.
bourbon. Or whiskey with bourbon.
Dina said Fran wanted to play that winter camping. Didn't Georgianne just go to some kind of event that was held during the same as Flyer Gold Wizards?
I believe she said something about it.
Georgianne,
she said
where did you go?
Was going to it.
And did you have a good time?
Yeah, definitely wintertime.
I like
That
it.
sounds like a fun wintertime thing. And you know, we got each other's numbers. We'll get connected whenever it gets too cold to get out there and have fun.
Where was Mary? That was such good material, and she missed all of it. You snooze, you lose. Right?
So at 7:45 tonight, you know who's coming on, Mama Bird?
Is it our pal Rose?
Rose knows Monday nights.
Woo-hoo. I'm not gonna lie, most Monday nights in the recent past, I've been in bed by that time.
Yeah, you know what? We've been playing hard on the weekends. For some people our age, let's just put it this way. Most people our age would probably be in the graveyard if they played as hard as we did.
I kind of felt that way when I went to work this morning. I'm just saying.
You was weighing your options as you drove by?
Do they really need me today?
It'd be like that time that I was coming home from fishing, me and my buddy. Cruising through there. We drunk a little bit, you know, maybe done some little bit of other stuff. And, you know, we've been catfishing. We're coming to the house, man, and my house is lit up like a news scene. And there's police tape. This is when we lived someplace else, all the way around my house. All these cop cars. He looked at me and said, "You want to stop?" I said, "Hell no, keep going, man."
Me and my mom were on the porch literally when one neighbor shot the other neighbor.
In our front yard. Yeah, the people that lived over here met the people that lived over here in the middle, which was our yard, and had a shootout.
Me and my mom saw it. It was the craziest thing.
We moved the next day.
The next day.
I'm not kidding you. We moved the next day.
100%. But I saw him pulling up, and then I saw him just keep driving by, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, just drive, man. Don't even look at the house. Act like there's nothing going on over there. So, and
crazy.
this was before cell phones. So we went around the corner to a car wash, and I called her up and was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And she said, she was all like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah's name, you know, done shot, blah, 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 in our front yard." I said, "Pack your bags, we leaving."
We did. It was scary. Medley corrected said, "I hear banjos."
Oh, it was bad.
That's right, Joseph. 18 was a long time ago.
18?
I barely survived
I'm just
that.
a grown boy. I'm still grown.
I am old enough to know better and young enough still not to care. That's the way I look at it.
That really shows your age. So that
Made it.
statement, yeah.
He said, "GB, my virgin ears, my Virginian ears." Bacchus told you to get on that jerky.
Get on the jerky. It is a little cooler out, but still too hot to, today's high was only 87, guys. That's not bad. But the lows, that's what I look at. I look at the lows. I don't look at the highs, because if I go hunting and I actually harvest an animal, you're looking at least 4 hours before I can get that animal on ice, because I have to give it an hour to perish, and then I have to field dress it. Then I have to set everything, get it out of the woods, and then get everything set up, get the deer up, hoist it up, skin it out, clean it out, quarter it up, get it on ice. That usually takes the whole time about 4 hours. Now, with that said, if I harvested one right at the break of day, around 6:15-ish, which that's the prime time.
Prime time.
By 10 a.m., I would be out of the woods. I'm usually out of the woods a little quicker. So I'm usually out of there by about 9 if I get one really early.
Yep.
But
you make it look easy.
By 10 a.m. now, it's 85 degrees.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah. So, it's like 85 degrees out here. I don't want to mess with that deer. You know what I mean?
One year when they were down at deer camp, everybody did pretty well.
And you know what?
It was so hot.
You said Mary's name.
No
and
way.
There she is.
No way. Mary. I was just saying, too bad Mary isn't here, because him and Brewer had some great material going on.
We did.
And you missed it.
We did, Mary. You're going to have to do a rewatch. It was some good material going. It was almost like we completed each other.
Just about.
But if you use a flashlight, and what that would actually take care of a lot of issues. You know what I mean? Because then it would pretty much be secured for 3 to 5. I wouldn't have to look for any place to
3 hops in a cot.
That's right.
Hey, we've used flashlights plenty of times looking for that blood. That's the worst part about an evening hunt, is if you don't drop it and you don't see exactly where they're at, and sometimes they don't bleed right there.
You know what?
Weird.
I've seen throughout the years, I've literally been hunting.
Long time?
Yeah, for 50 plus years I've been deer hunting. And for that amount of time, I have seen technology change in lighting systems. They have blood tracking lights now.
They do.
And they do kind of work to a point. And the thing is that they don't work as good as. Now, this is a dangerous thing. I shouldn't even say it, because it is danger. You should never do this. But an old pump up gas Coleman lantern, the old style, not the new propane ones, but the old pump up ones. Something about the way that fluorocarbon burnt. That blood almost would glow. You could see it 20 to 25 yards in front of you carrying a lantern. Now, with that said, that was back when I was a kid, and I used to be the lantern carrier. And
so you were the skeeter magnet.
Exactly. While the adults, was doing the blood trailing and stuff. But I could have set the world on fire at that time. Because them old lanterns, they were danger, Will Robinson, danger. So
and they made that
I don't say anyone does do that. But I do keep one of them kind of lanterns all the time in my camper, on the off chance that I lose a blood trail with the current technology. We go back and get that.
Mary said you're remembering stuff from the Stone Ages.
Mary!
We make fire.
I was here 2 days before the stones were ordered. I'm the one that signed off on them when they was delivering all the stones for the whole universe. That's how old I am.
Sorry, I can't get that tickle on my throat. Steven just released a new video.
Awesome, Steven! You getting all choked up?
Yep.
Well,
my whole building sounds like this. Every kid, every adult.
Yeah.
And now you.
You share so much of the educational system with me.
I'm-
I'm so lucky.
Aren't you just?
So, guys, we're not going to be on here just a few minutes longer. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. I told everyone it's going to be a short live. Acorns are falling and the deer are tearing them up.
Nice.
Yes, they are. They are, man. I guarantee you, man. And the thing is not just the acorns are falling, but we're one of the places, Mama Bird's favorite places to hunt at. We have a persimmon grove.
They love the
Oh
persimmons.
my goodness. You know, it almost makes it too easy. It's almost like baiting, but we're not allowed to bait. Missouri is a no bait state.
You don't have to do it though.
No, it's all natural. I mean, these persimmon
My
trees are all
ground all
natural.
tucked back in
And
a
you know, just
persimmon tree.
because my tree stand is in a persimmon tree,
and I have a ground blind under it.
they fall off. Deer will actually eat the persimmons
Off
off
my
the
ground
blind while she's in it.
Mary said she hasn't gotten her card yet. When did you?
Did you by chance get something from Carl, or that was addressed to Carl? Because he has a missing envelope. If anybody receives an envelope that's addressed to Carl, it went to the wrong place. But I know I addressed it to Carl's house. I mean, I know
That could
does.
happen because he's really prompt about getting all that stuff out. But he did put he addressed them correctly, but put the wrong thing in boxes, and then caught it and had to switch it
I
around.
did. That was a long time ago.
Yep, the salt licks. You know what else works for a salt lick? It's a secret. I better not tell that. That might not be good. Never mind. Moving on.
Bite your tongue, Mama Bird.
Raccoons are eating her grapes.
Oh no!
Those trash bandits.
They are trash bandits. They're minnow bandits too. Raccoons can open a minnow bucket. The old kind that you'd have to squeeze. You know, you squeeze down like childproof. You know, you squeeze them and then open up the old metal ones. Raccoons developed the talent where they could do, and now they come out with the Yeti coolers and all the off rocks that look like the Yetis that work just as well.
Okay.
That have the big claps locking down. Bear proof. Yeah, they might be bear proof, but they ain't coon proof because a coon will learn how to open that thing. You got to take something big enough that two coons working together can't move it. And you got to set it on top of that. If you don't want the coons in it, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, we can't. They've changed everything. You can't do that here either. No, you can't bait them.
Lisa, we will see you Friday.
Thanks for coming in. We will see you down there, up there. So it's up there for us, right? Oh man, I wish I had all the metal buckets that have been around over the years, and you just don't see that stuff.
I have two left. Two of the metal ones. And it's not that I don't use them no more. They're still in good shape and I don't use them. It's just that one of them was my grandpa's. I was supposed to get my grandpa's glass minnow traps. And I didn't end up with them. But anyway, this one here has got old brazing on it that my grandpa brazed it with.
That's
And
neat.
yeah, and that's the only reason I kept it. Maniac Mining's ground blinds and apple tree.
Yeah.
I don't know who, that one place where we hunted at, who kept dumping all them apples out in front of my tree stand. And literally, it wasn't me. I'm saying somebody, I think somebody was trying to set us up. Yeah. I'm sitting there in my stand, and Mama Bird is in a ground blind. I don't know, what was you, maybe 75 yards from where I was, but we was in the same field and we could see each other. And this deer all of a sudden come walking across the field and had Mama Bird, she texted me, said, "What's that deer got in his mouth?" I said, "It's an apple." "Where'd he get an apple?" And I said, "Hell, I don't know. Price cutter?" No clue. And then I look over and here comes another deer walking and it had an apple too. So after I didn't shoot no deer because I'm like, these deer got apples. They're not an apple tree within 500 miles of here. So we didn't shoot any deer that evening. And we got down.
Hi, Brad.
I took the flashlight out there and started shining around, and there must have been 5 of them big sacks of apples that somebody had taken and dumped out there.
Hard telling.
It's hard telling.
Rob said, GP's voice got all high pitched when he said, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'm innocent.
We had a place for years and years and years that we can't go back to anymore. And even just putting salt out one time, because, you know, back in the day, things were way different. Those deer will come back and come back and come back. And what started out to be on just the ground turned into I don't know how many, a couple of feet at least.
At least, yeah.
Digging down in there.
Oh, yeah, you should see the...
And not even salting it. They just kept coming back and digging it.
Missouri passed a law 2 years ago that you're not allowed, even if you own the land now, you're not allowed to put salt out, which I think is crazy. If you own the land,
you
should
do
be able to do one. Yeah. But we're law-abiding hunters. And you're not allowed to do it. But you know what? I learned something. You don't have to put it out every year. Because they keep coming
That's
to
so
it.
Weird.
That, down there, one place, and I'm not going to say the name, that hole's probably 4 foot deep and 12 foot in a diameter.
Yeah.
And they just keep making it bigger.
And then when it rains, it gets all sloppy. They made a deer mosh pit.
It's like a little deer mosh pit. I could see him, oosh, 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 $8 night. Oosh, 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 oosh.
$8 night. That's funny.
Yeah, just shake the tree. Now, I have done this. I have enjoyed a nice, refreshing apple when I do because I usually do all day hunts when I bow hunt. I'll eat a nice apple. It's an apple core. It's all organic. I want to put it back in my backpack. I'll pitch that dude out there. But it's an apple core. I can show them, they can do DNA. That's my apple core. I eat that. I threw it away because it's all natural.
They're like, but there's Oreo wrappers in your bag too. You didn't drop that.
I have dropped the Oreo. Last year on the tree stand, bow hunting, somebody brung these little, they're not individually wrapped. I think they had 8 Oreos, 6 or 8 Oreos in a package. It's like this long. And, because everybody kind of contributes a little bit. But I'm pretty sure it was Whitey.
It was.
But it wasn't last year. It was year before last.
Regular ones and golden ones.
Yep. And brung them to deer camp. I grabbed a couple packages of them, and I have my little thermos that you guys have seen me carry with me. And I'm up there, and I'm thinking, it's getting later in the morning. It's about 9:30ish. And I skipped breakfast that morning. I made breakfast for the other 15 guys, but I skipped it. I just really wasn't hungry. And I wanted to get to stand. After I got done cooking, I took off while they was eating.
I want to get the deer first.
But I'm sitting there, and I break out the Oreos, and I snap into one, and I pour me a cup of coffee. And, I'm in a ladder stand where I'm hunting at, and I got the coffee sitting here next to me, and I just put the coffee cup, the little cup, on my leg. And I put the Oreos on my other leg, and my bow's hanging right here, and I have this 8-point walk up and look at me. I'm like, you ain't getting none.
No Oreos for you, dude.
I took pictures of it. I was sending videos to Mama Bird saying, this deer wants my Oreos. He had a nice rack, but he's just a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old. And, where I was at, I don't want to harvest anything under 4 years old.
So I keep looking over there because I just spotted that rock. I was trying to tell Lisa about one of these pieces that I found was all smoothed off. And I said at one point, it's the one that hang in there in the wire.
This one?
Yeah. See how it looks like a flower, kind of?
Yeah, that's attached to everything.
You just pull it off the end. So I was trying to tell, but Lisa's already left chat. Do you see what I'm saying? See how it's all bumpy? That's what they look like before they get all smooth, like the one that I found in the classifier that I showed off.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I got a piece of little rock that I found in the classifier under the microscope right now. I was looking at them earlier today.
Pretty cool.
And it's got a tiny little piece of gold in it. It looks like an angel.
But see how they're all flowery looking and open? The other ones that I found down there were all smooth from being tumbled. And I was trying to tell Lisa about it, and I can't remember what they're called.
I think this is it right here. But I got to reposition it. Because I keep hitting the microscope.
Way to go. Probably can't have nice things.
Right?
What time does Rose Knows Treasure come on?
I think
Rose
it's
Knows Monday night?
I think it's 7:45.
Okay.
I think. And I don't know which drop I had. So yeah, I'm not going to go through all that.
Way to go, man.
It
You
was
did
cool
find some
looking,
little species, though, which
Yeah,
was pretty exciting to
Yeah,
be in
that's
Missouri.
pretty cool. Anytime you find a specimen, I don't
Heck
care
yeah.
where you're at. It's cool. There it is.
8:45
There it is.
sunset.
There it is.
Look
There
at
it is.
that.
They can't see it.
Oh.
Only we can see it.
Well, darn it.
Did you want them to see it?
I want them to see it.
Well, that's easily done.
So as soon as you see it, type in chat what it looks like to you. First glance. And you cannot see that with the naked eye. That is microscope only.
Yeah, that's under the microscope. I think it's cool.
Steve and I love to try.
Oh, but Rob,
Yes!
and that's what we said, Rob. That's what we said, brother. Great
So-
minds think alike.
Dina said an angel. Yes, I love
Isn't
that too.
Isn't that?
A skeeter, Bacchus said. That was my other name. That's what I said.
This is great that the gold, the
Francis
whole
and
gold
Alan
kingdom
Flight.
thinks the same thing, man. This is awesome. It kind of looks like a bee too.
Francis
one
and
leg.
Alan Flight. Steven says a mosquito. Bill says angel.
I'm thinking
Mary
fairy.
says gold and dirty rock. Right on, Mary. True. Golden quartz, David Offland said. He says.
Yep, and they're you know, if you go through that piece, you guys can see
Yes.
little slivers here and there, but that one's just very prominent.
Dina says it's a flying monkey. Sorry, I had to. It's a flying grease monkey.
That's a good little piece of quartz. But the thing is, guys, and I'm not going to exaggerate, I've got 20, probably 22, 23 little rocks up here.
What?
And every one of them that we have looked at has had one of these little specks of gold in there. At least one. Some of them are covered up.
You got to read Joe's comment. A fairy with big wingies. I love that. Joe, that sounds awesome.
Holy cow! You know, that one, this big piece, Mama Bird, this one right here. The one that we got so excited about with the banding and the quartz. How many did we count in that? I don't remember. This is about, how would you say, what size would you say that is? It's
About that big?
You know what? How about we just show it to them instead of trying to describe it to them? How's that? But this piece here, and it's got so much, this is rhyolite, and it's got so much quartz banding in it. And we put that under the microscope. And no matter which side you turned it to, it was like this. It was nice, beautiful, right in the little quartz veins, you know, right here. It was just beautiful little flecks of gold. We've got so much of this stuff to crunch up. I can't wait. We're going to do that. I'm going to do that live, do another crush video live. And we should probably try to do one in studio too. Or plan one in studio.
So I've got these noise canceling headphones to wear.
Yeah, we just have to wear them. I think we can even hook them up.
Wait. I don't know. It makes it does.
I think we can even hook them up to the live.
Yeah.
So you can use our microphone.
Yeah, because the ones that we have, they got like a flip down little mic, and if
we use them for deer hunting. They work pretty good because really you can tinily whisper and a normal person can hear you. I can't hear you, but a normal person can. What are you laughing at?
Bacchus said, I just got my hummingbird feeders filled up yesterday.
Yeah. So I told her, I said, hummingbird season's about over. We just will put them away. She's like, no, I read that now's the time that we need to put them out because they're relocating.
I was laughing because Bacchus said 3 stick bugs in a bottle of MD 2020. I said, hell yeah. And I have spewed MD out my nose before.
Oh, look, Mary is, I don't know if Mary is trying to be cute or she's just bringing some serious jokes with it. Because Mary, I'm gonna look right at you. I think you're cute right now, Mary. You don't have to act that way. I think you're cute right now. And I know you have jokes. I've sat with you, Mary, and talked to you. You have
Mary's got
jokes.
lots of jokes.
Yes, she does. She's
Normal,
a great,
what's
great,
that?
great
Alaska
person.
Assassin says.
Right? What's normal? No, I'd seen that there, and it's like, you know what? That's the one that's got the little angel on it. I'll show that to
I bet, Dina. My parents used to sit on the front porch and drink coffee, every day into the evening. And as the sun would go down, the hummingbirds would come up to all those feeders. And I don't know what it was. Both my parents wore glasses, but they would come up to my dad's glasses so often, and he'd be like, which was funny to me because they're tiny. And then we're down the river, and he gets this hummingbird.
I got that one on video while I was fishing. I'm doing that live. I throw the bobber out there. I'm bait fishing. It was when I went down and started with nothing but little worms and caught some big old catfish. So I caught some bluegill and threw them out there, and boom, got catfish. But I throw my bobber out there, and it hits the ground, and this hummingbird goes down to the bobber, and I'm talking to you guys on the video, on the live. It hit the water. And I'm going, it's a cute little hummingbird. And as soon as I spoke, it went, and it smacked me right and then the live went to, get away, you stupid hummingbird. As I was batting at it like
when hummingbirds attack.
Right? It's a hummingbird. Now, you know what? If one of them birds, when we was down there with Lisa and Joe, would have come at us like that, you'd have seen GP pull his 40 cal out, and we'd have been eating pterodactyl that night.
Caw. Is that how those go? Caw.
It would have went. It would have went. Boom, 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 boom. Because it was some big birds.
Joe, I have questions about this.
Lincoln was re-embalmed 13 times. One of the morticians I followed just dropped another vid and saw the pop-up.
There are questions there, Joe.
See, just everything wants to smack GP, even a cute little hummingbird, right?
At least just once.
That's funny. I used to have a close, dear friend of mine, and we were just talking about him the other night. He went on now, no longer with us, but every time I would go over to visit him, he had this little dog, this blue heeler, and that dog would run up to me, and no warning, no nothing, and bite me just one time. But bite me every time I come over. And finally, I asked him, I said, Charlie, why is that dog here? The dog hates me. Every time I come over, it bites me. He said, that dog loves you. He said, I'm the only other person it does that to. Every morning when I wake up, that dog bites me. And then I'm dying the rest of the day, but it has to bite me one time.
And what was her name?
Ruth.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose. That dog's name was Rose. Ruth was the mule's name, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was the mule's name?
Yep. He named the mule after Festus's mules.
Ah. So do you got any more information to share?
No, I think we're good. If you guys are going to be, like I said, in the southeast Missouri area, Saturday and Sunday, and you guys want to come in and get your pans wet,
but
there's going to be several people down there. I've got several people that said they're coming to camp. It's 50. Like I said, it's I got it pulled up right here. It's $15 a night per campsite. And they have double campsites. People want to go together. $25 a night. I did try to get the group campsite, but it's reserved. It's reserved for a full week. So I say somebody's having like a party down there. Yeah. And it was reserved. So that's fine. That's not even in the loop that we're staying.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So what I was saying, if you think you are going to come, there is no cell service. You cannot reach us.
Yep. You need to email me and ask for the pin drop. I know several people already have it. They've already done it. But just reach out and let me know, and I'll send it to you. And here's the thing. The pin drop that I'm going to send you is going to get you, it would get you to the campground, but chances of you finding us once we got there, because we go back there's a bunch of roads going to different places, and
you
will need to know what the campsite number is, and you will need to know where it's at exactly. And it'd be easier if I had kind of if you Googled it, how long it was going to take you, and then I could just meet you up someplace where we do have cell service.
Yep. So plan ahead. That's what I was saying. I think I'm going to do a video on that sparkle.
We're going to do a campfire.
We need some.
Funky flames, I'll bring
Baka
you
said, send me the
funky
pin
flames.
drop, GP. Sounds like you need to hang ribbons, Flower Gold Wizard said. Ribbons? What?
That would be a brilliant idea, and I would do that.
Oh,
except,
I see what you're saying.
Except I'm afraid that the park ranger would be smart enough to follow them ribbons to my campsite. And I'm pretty sure he'd get upset for me doing that. Now, if I spoke to him first, the thing is, they're elusive. They're almost like Momo. Them guys, them park rangers down there, almost like,
they're like ninjas.
You can be looking in one direction, right? And there's nothing there, just beautiful wilderness with that creek going through there, the cobbles laid out, you know.
You're seeing this in your mind.
Yeah, you can hear the little bits of birds call, you know.
I thought that was the pterodactyl.
Well, same thing.
Oh, God.
But they, and then all of a sudden you blink and there he is. The ranger's standing there, just like Momo does. It's like, holy what? You scared the hell out of me. What are you doing?
True story.
Yeah.
We had Mr. Green Jeans pop up right behind us while we were live on the riverbank. And what's weird is he's usually like head on a swivel, hears everything. Well, he used to hear everything. Now he has selective hearing.
What?
But yeah, they're pretty quick. Ninja Momo, Maniac Mining said. That's right. Just drop some apple cores.
Cobbles. I'm out of cobbles.
Hey, that's because I took your koozie. Look
you
at
did
that.
Take my koozie.
Hey, Flower Gold Wizard, Mr. Jason. He sent a card with a special koozie that Carl wanted, one of those blue ones, the new pretty blue ones.
The navy blue ones, yep.
No, the light blue.
Nope, the light blue's right there. He wanted the dark
I thought
blue.
he wanted the light.
No,
so anyway,
he was
it's
navy.
missing.
He wants the navy blue.
It is missing in action.
The whole envelope. So somewhere right now, what Mama Bird's getting at in this long drawn out speech of hers is that there is someone enjoying a navy blue Flower Gold Wizard koozie. And I hope they opened the card that I wrote to Carl, and I hope it made them cry, knowing that they stole that from a guy that's that great.
I hope they got a paper cut opening it.
Well, I don't want no bad thing to happen to them.
It's not that bad. They'll live.
It's good for a man to shed a tear once in a while. Not that I ever do that. It's good for a guy to shed a tear.
Keep telling yourself that there, big boy. Marcus says, my beer's cold. Sweet. He said to send some of the new ones.
Oh,
That's
that
awesome.
would be so awesome.
Wesley said he was sending me something too.
He did. I got a tracking number.
Woo!
He said that him and Jason put a box or something together for us, and they were sending it.
Sweet.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Me too. They have their own sign language going on. Yeah. So everybody has a buddy Dave. Let's just start this conversation with that. My actual buddy Dave, name happened to be Dave. And we were young men, acting silly. And we were hunting, but we were having fun and acting a little silly while we was out bow hunting one time. And I look over, and there's Dave at the edge of this field. He just pops out real quick, and he does this thing. He goes, and then pops back in the woods. So I walked down to him. He said, "What are you doing? I wanted you." I said, "I don't know what the hell you were saying, man. It was like the river runs cold and the sun comes up." I wasn't sure what none of that meant. You know, it wasn't like still third, you know, or run home or.
And what were you fine young men participating in before this happened?
Oh, well, you know what?
Some kind of sign language.
That was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
I do think that statute of limitations have run out on any kind of a mission that a person could take on that. So yeah, we was hitting the gongs hard that day. I ain't kidding you, man.
Wow, you just outed Dave and you.
Outed Dave. Dave outed himself quite a while ago.
Back in the 40s.
Back in the 40s.
Ouch, Mary.
Yeah, we just popped the old rumble seat up, you know, in the 36 Plymouth, and we fired up that straight head 6, you know, and we was cruising down through there. listening to "Oh Donna," oh, little Ricky Valens, and come on, Murray.
We got on a kick of watching Back to the Future. We did a Back to the Future marathon, and there were some
we did
cool
that
parts
this
in
weekend on a little downtime that we had, and you know what? We watched all 3 episodes, and it was fun. We had a good time.
See what Jason said? Yes, go in at your favorite restaurant, Jason, and you order a big helping of that.
Ganj is actually the word that they use to describe overburden. Did you know that?
I think I did hear that.
Yeah, but it's not spelled. It's Gaunge when it's spelled as describing overburden.
See, we were talking about overburden.
So I could have been talking about anything, but I was talking about weed, man. We was in some nasty, stinky skunk bugs. What we was in.
I am so
But
innocent. I know nothing
This
about
was
this.
way before any kind of career I had. I think we was maybe 15. We were kids, you know. Kids in the 70s. What are you going to do? It was the 70s, for God's sake.
Friend said we're watching MASH. She's brushing up on her trivia.
Woo! What?
That just makes me laugh. Is that Mexican food?
Right. The wizard knows.
It is now.
It's that Mexican joint, you know, that they got that big pole, that safety pole in the middle. That they keep that thing clean. Women all the time clean that thing. I don't know how they get that stuff to stick to their legs that they slide as they go down it. Mexican place. I know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Bruce, it's safety first.
That's right, Bruce.
Did you say hi to Carlos?
I didn't even know Carlos was in there. Hello, Carlos. I've been telling stories on my childhood, man. And yeah, at 15, I was still a child. I'm just a grown boy now. Yeah. They didn't have skunk back then. It was stuffing from the 72 Impala seat.
You got oregano and you were happy with it.
A 72 Impala. Oh my God! Don't that bring back memories?
I would love to have a 72 Impala.
Do you remember?
My brother had a
Dave's dad's car.
Yes.
That was a 72 Impala.
Just like my brother's. My brother had a blue one.
So I have my own car. She had her own car. At the time, Dave didn't. Well, Dave wanted us all to go out cruising in his dad's car. It was a big deal, you know. He just got his driver's license. He was 16. He wanted to go out cruising. We load up in this 72 Impala, and we're going down through there. We wasn't even supposed to be doing stuff that we was doing. We got put on the news that night. We got interviewed. The camera come to my side. I remember that. Things are flashing back.
Oh,
and
I'm sure.
Flashback, trust me.
I'm sure there were flashbacks.
This camera come in the side and said, "And are you enjoying yourself?" And I don't know, but you know, everybody said I did really well because they used that clip, but I think they was using it as, do you know this kid? Because I can't remember stop laughing. Everything was funny right then. For some reason,
I'm not even gonna go.
Everything was funny. Dude, we're out of gas. That's the funniest shit I ever seen.
We're lucky we survived a lot of stuff. I would have choked my kids if they would have done half the stuff that we did. So if they did it,
you see what Joe said?
Yes.
That's awesome. Joe said he had a 72
awesome.
Impala. Yep.
My brother's was parked.
The first time we went out on a date, me and Mama Bird, I picked her up in a 1967 Chevrolet half-ton pickup that was lowered. I'm talking, it
rode like a lumber wagon.
It wasn't 2 inches off the ground.
I thought we were so cool.
I built a 283 engine, made a 373 stoker. It had nitrous. It had, this truck would wheelie in second gear. And then when it come back down, you better be holding on and strapped in because your face was eating gas.
It didn't have nitrous at first when I met him.
No.
That came later.
Yeah. I ended up blowing the truck up. Literally. We went over, we had just got to racing that vet. Remember that? And the guys, we pulled over and was talking to them. They's like, do you know how fast she's going? I was like, I don't have a clue. You know? He said, we was doing 110, and I seen fire come out of your tailpipes, and you ran off and left me.
I hope you won that race because that was done.
Yeah, and we went over the rest of the railroad tracks right after that, and smoke went out of the hood, and it was over.
It was done.
I had to pull the engine and rebuild
it. Right, Joe? I was that kind of mom too. I didn't. And you know what? Growing up with older parents, I never got a spanking. I was a good kid. But when I got about 15 and a little bit taller than my mom, and my mom's tall, was tall, she looked me right in the hairy eyeball and she said, "I will slap you through that wall." And I knew she meant it.
Done it too. Yeah, I guarantee
and
it.
I had never, I was like traumatized. And my best friend and her twin sister were sitting there and they started cracking up because here's my redheaded, fiery mom, cigarette hanging out. "I will slap you through that wall," she said, like nose to nose. And my friend started cracking up. And then she couldn't keep her composure and started laughing. And to this day, all these years later, we joke about that.
Yep.
All right, we better get out of here.
We better get out of here. It's already after 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Roast comes on at 7:45.
Yep, don't forget.
And I still got to cook supper, right?
Yep.
Cook some supper.
And if you guys haven't subbed to Roger at Dirt Devil Detecting, go do that. If you haven't done that, because that's going to be on next week's show and giving away
the Dirt Devil Sleuth.
the Dirt Devil Sleuth.
The one I call the Devil's
We both
Cut.
looked over there like
Yeah,
we could
like
see
the
it.
camera was still on. And look at this display.
Nice, Ben.
8:05 there, says Mary.
Yep, 7:05. All right, much love, everybody. Thank you for coming out. And
We
checking
appreciate each and every one of you. Mama Bird's going to be having a show Wednesday night.
No
I don't know what
clue.
she's got
No
going
clue.
on, but you know
We're
how
gonna wing
Mama
it.
Bird is. You never know until Wednesday comes along.
We're going to wing it.
We're going to wing it. And tomorrow, I'm going to go live for a little while tomorrow and clean up some dirt.
I'm going to clean up some stuff tomorrow, too.
Yeah, yours is dirt too. We'll just leave it at
I'm going
that.
to clean up some dirt tomorrow. It's just a different kind.
Right on,
Awesome.
right on, right on,
There you
Rob.
go.
Thanks,
All
brother.
right. Night all. Love ya. Much love.
Good night, everybody. Have a great night. I hope you guys go over and check out Rose. I think that Backyard Prospecting's on too. I think he just came on.
Nice. And Jeffrey said he had a premiere because
Jeffrey's got a premiere.
he wasn't
Gotta
thinking
check
about the
that
time
out.
change. So I don't know if it's already been on.
It's
or
already
coming.
started, I think.
Oh,
Is what I think
So,
Dina said.
go
It
check
already
that
came
out.
on.
All right. Night, everybody.
Love you guys. We'll see you Wednesday, and I'll be looking at my emails. If you guys send me an email, say, hey, you know what? We're going to drive down. We're going to come see you. I'll shoot you some coordinates.
Yep.
And, you know, it's a
And
good time.
Yep.
See you guys later.